Dear friends and family of the Ecclesia Church, today on the first day of 2023, I would like to bring greetings from the leadership team and welcome you into 2023. Of course, the year 2022 is gone and we can no longer do anything about it, good or bad. It was, in a way, full of things that weren't pleasant, that were negative, maybe things that happened in our life, or definitely things in society and the world that wasn't pleasant. But on the other hand, we have much good that happened and positive things that were going on. And I'd like to briefly mention things that were going on in the church that we can be very thankful for. First of all, we were happy to see 14 people that made the decision to be baptized. We also had a wonderful summer party, a celebration of our 65th anniversary, and we were also able to have a going away retirement party for our pastor Wolfgang Schwarz. After so many years of dedicated service and leadership. Another thing is that we had 7 days of fasting and prayer, which was a very blessed time together. In October, we had the whole month that we dedicated to the topic of our heart for God's house. And God's house not just being this building or this church, family in particular, but also talking about our mission, what we're doing here in the city, the ministries, the charities we're helping here regionally, in Europe, and also in the rest of the world. And also the church we had a dream team party. We had a church service and talked about the things that went well among that, and then we had a party afterwards. On the 4th of Advent, we had a wonderful church service, but also had a Christmas marketplace afterwards, so we could have some time of just fellowship and fun. And when we had Christmas Eve, it was a very blessed time that we were together and could celebrate the coming of the Prince of Peace into this world. So when we think of this new year, maybe we have apprehension and fear. And of course, that's not easy to deal with, but God has given us promises. And the Bible tells us of things that are very encouraging. For example, we have a motto for this year. It's in the Bible verse, Genesis 16, chapter 16, verse 13. The context here is Hagar and Abraham. The Bible text is not completely quoted as the motto. It's just the idea behind the Bible text. The idea is, you are a God that sees me. And you might remember that Abraham, Abram, and Sarah, they had this promise to have a special son. And they were having problems getting pregnant. And so Sarah, after her patience wore thin, then she decided that she'd give her servant Hagar to Abraham, and a son was born. But then, of course, the women didn't get along, and there was jealousy. And so Hagar had to be sent away, and she was in desperate straits out in the desert. And she called out to God, and she cried. And God comforted her, and she said, "You are the God who sees. You are the one who is near to me." And he sent her back to this situation. but he sent her back with his comfort that he was there and with a promise for her son. And so too, God wants to give us encouragement and his promise. He's going to be there. Hear from Pastor Marc in the church. Blessed New Year 2023.